Welcome to the lighter side of the dark side, your Thursday night freak show. Apparently somebody can't hear.
Oh,
Can you hear now?
It was there. No, I got nothing.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know if he can hear. It's big star night. When I'm here, Josie Cat's back. Josie, you want to say hello to the dark minions out there?
Hello, dark minions.
Oh, we've got big TV stars tonight.
I know. I'm so excited.
Very exciting. We've got Sig Neutron from the Sci-Fi, which is SFY. I've been corrected.
Or SYFY.
Get it right.
SYFY. I messed it up again.
All over you.
The Sci-Fi series Face Off. He does makeup. He does sculpture. He does crazy stuff. And he also has a book and a website, Bizarro Go-Go, with, and I've never seen her look lovelier because she hasn't been dressed as Dracula or a zombie or an alien. Randy Rommel. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to get a little closer to the mic.
Okay.
You don't have to push her, Josie. Just get closer to it. She's like pushing her into the mic. And we'll be going a little later, too. By Amazon Eve, who's in New Orleans filming American Horror Story. Freak show.
Yeah.
And we've got a big show. So before we get started, I want to tell you, go to audible.com. That is our sponsor. There's a free book. I give you a free audiobook. I'm going to Vegas at the end of the month. Nice. I'm going to be loading up on audiobooks. And I posted a picture of Ronnie dressed as Bram Stoker's Dracula. What they have on audible.com, and I can't believe that more people haven't gotten it, is a radio play of Bram Stoker's Dracula performed by Tim Curry, Alan Cumming, and an all-star cast.
No way.
Good.
It's free. Go to darkmarkshow.com. Click on the Audible button. It's free.
Nice.
Also, a couple of our guests, Sasha Grey, the Juliet Society, is on audible.com.
Nice.
And Brad Warner, the punk rocker. Just take the headphones off. You can't hear it fine.
Yeah.
But maybe later on in the show we'll try to figure that out. Also, it's we don't have a lot of sound effects and wacky morning zoo kind of stuff going on, so not a
That's
lot.
all you.
Why not?
Although, when Amazon Eve calls, we might have to have that fixed. But also, the Brad Warner, the punk rocker turned Buddhist monk, Hardcore Zen.
He's fun.
The Hardcore Zen, the book that I loaned you that I never got back. It's
You
on
didn't
Audible.
loan it. You gave it to me.
I loaned it to you for your vacation. Was that a good book?
I didn't read it.
Okay, well, now you can listen to it. Now you can listen to it on audible.com.
Yeah,
and it's a good read.
That might work.
Well, we've got I have to
Thing that I don't know how to read.
right. I've got a couple exciting shows coming up. Then we get right to it. I've got a show coming up Saturday night in Huntington Beach at Gallery 7.
Gallery 7.
No, Sev space Ven.
Then.
It's Amber Michelle Russell. She's having an art show, and they're going to have music, and they're going to have me. So
What else do they need?
yeah. So
What bands are playing? Do you know the bands?
they're having. Let me see here. Now it says here. Let me get on the event page. Now you had to ask the question. I was trying to get this done quick and give the address, and you had to ask the question. The
That's
band.
okay. Maybe later. You could.
Well, I will tell you that my comedy album is coming out. I just was meeting with the guy that's going to mix it, and on October 17th, Friday, at the CIA.
This
You
is
guys have
gonna
been
be
to the
a good
CIA,
one.
right?
I love CIA.
11334 Burbank Boulevard, October 17th. I'm having quite a show. It's gonna be comedy. It's gonna be music. It's gonna be magic. It's gonna be stunts. It's gonna be crazy stuff.
It's got everything.
Oh man,
It's
like a circus.
It's got everything. It does have
Some
everything.
monkeys.
The Dark Mark. Well, I'm on stage, so there'll be that. The Dark Mark comedy album release party. Music by Mod Podz, which is Mindy's band.
Oh, cool! I haven't seen her band yet.
Right.
What happened to Sleazy something?
No, she's got like 5 bands, so that's one of the
okay.
bands. I said, which band can
I
you?
should hook her up with Elizabeth. She needs a drummer right now.
You should. So I was trying to say what band of yours can bring more people to North Hollywood? She said Mod Podz. Also,
Smart
Matt
choice.
Zane and
They'll bring a
Society
ton of
One
people.
are doing a special acoustic set.
Nice.
Symbol 6, the old school punk band.
One of my favorites.
They will be coming on at
They
midnight.
have a really cool video too. It's called Dirty Land.
I know you're in it. If you're gonna do a video named Dirty Land, you're gonna get the dirtiest land in the world. And comedy by Joe Adams has been on the show. Nikki Wants, Kamira White, who's been on the show. Orpheus Black is going to tell dirty stories.
Ooh.
Xavier Axelson, who's been on the show.
Is
He's
it going to
tell-
set anyone on fire?
Maybe, I don't know. Xavier Axelson is going to be doing Dirty Stories. Magic by Arthur Gomez. You remember him from our anniversary show?
I do. He was fun.
And weird, one-of-a-kind performances by Carlos Sarmiento of the Casanova Show.
Don't know who he is.
Clownalyn Monroe. And Dangerous D, Darren Melfi. $10 for all that entertainment. And not only that, everybody that shows up gets a free download of I Laughed So Hard I Cried, my comedy album, Friday, October 17th. I think I've already invited you guys, but I'll invite you again. And on Saturday night, like I say, I'm doing the show in Huntington Beach, and I don't know who the bands are, but I have a feeling they'll be classy. Deep Drain is going to be playing. I don't know Deep Drain, but they look good. And so there's going to be music, arts, and comedy at the Seven Gallery in Huntington Beach, which is at 7522 Slater Avenue. Just go to gothcomedian.com or Facebook Goth Comedian, Twitter Goth Comedian. You'll get all the details. Josie's got a couple shows coming up, but tell us about the one next week.
The one next week is very dear to my heart.
Because I'm going to show up?
How'd you guess?
Because I was supposed to go to New York. Now I can't go, so I'm actually going to the show.
Well, that will be better.
And why is it
not better than New York, but now the show
will
be better because you'll be there.
Right. Why isn't it near to
So anyway, we're doing the show for Josh. He's a local here in the scene that everybody loves, and he needs to get his colon removed because he has colon cancer. And so we all got together and decided to put a benefit, and my band Carrera will be playing. We're going to have belly dancers, and Elizabeth Aston will be singing. Downtown Attraction will be playing. There's a bunch of giveaways, all kinds of sponsor stuff. So,
oddly enough, no comedy. I wasn't asked, but it's going to be a great show. Carrera puts on a.
We all volunteered. We offered.
Carrera puts on a fabulous show. Elizabeth Aston is a great singer. It's definitely worth your while. King, October 1st. What time does it start?
It starts at 8.
King is in Hollywood. Once again, go to Goth Comedian on Facebook or Josie Cat on Facebook. They'll have all the details at the events page.
And we're going to have free whiskey.
Free whiskey?
I'm there.
That'll get you. That'll make your colon drop out. Anyway, so I'm going to. This is a better shot right here. Look at these two beautiful women. Now, somebody recommended that you guys were to come on the show a long time ago, and I was not aware. And it was, as usually happens.
It was me.
No, it was not you.
We met at Hyena.
No, but you met at the Hyena, but you never mentioned these two to me. Somebody else, I forget who it was, emailed me and said, "Hey, you got to have these two on your show."
Was it Ave Rose?
It was
my sister or
Cold Sluts.
Oh, Cold Sluts on Fire.
Cold Sluts on Fire. And then the next day after she recommended it, I'm at Monsterpalooza, and Randy is there dressed like, I believe you're dressed like one of the characters from John Carpenter's They Live. Kind of a zombie alien sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
No, you were the alien. You were dressing as an alien.
Oh, yeah. I'm always dressed as something really crazy every time I'm out at a convention. So I'm like, what was I wearing?
Which is weird because...
Which one is your favorite outfit?
That's a good question.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I have a lot that I love, but Popeye the Sailor Moon is the shit.
I saw a photo of that. That was pretty cool.
Disturbing thing ever. Like, it's like the creepy Popeye face. And we premiered it at Dragon Con, and from behind, I got so many guys trying to hit on me from behind.
As Popeye?
I turn around because it's the Sailor Moon costume. So it's
cute from behind.
Sailor Moon. So you don't have the big arms, you just have the...
Yeah, I had big arms, but they just saw my butt from behind. And I turn around, and I have this disturbing old man face, and I'm like... And guys were like, I didn't expect that. And I'm like, yes. Thoroughly... disturbed people.
But that's not the only time you've done that. You've disturbed people all over the place.
I love disturbing costumes for sure.
Right. And because you guys were telling me a story in the elevator, and I don't know if you want to say who it was, but you were at an event and you had dressed her up in some sort of costume, and the person told you, why would you? She's so beautiful. Why would you dress her up why would you mess that up, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we get that a lot, but that's the point because we like to do a lot of.
She doesn't dress like that daily.
She dresses like that quite a bit. I don't know.
Laundromat.
If I had the time, I would.
You know what? That would be a great photo shoot for you. Just doing normal things in that alien costume.
I really do want to
do
the
laundry.
I want to do a They Live like at the farmer's market or something. Just.
You've never done that?
Yeah.
So I was reading online that you guys dress up and go to karaoke.
Yeah, we do that. We do. Yeah, it's the real world is boring, so we try to spice it up and just go out. Because seriously, we go out and we look crazy, and everyone's like, you just see like all the hateful looks and everything, and it's like that. In a way, that's what we love because we're rocking people's world. Like, yeah, why just be boring? Like it's I don't know. It's people are just too wrapped up in how the world says you're supposed to live.
Well, and now you're on the sci-fi show Face Off with a bunch of other like-minded people that like to dress people up and make them scary and crazy and stuff. And it's funny because I was talking to somebody because I haven't actually watched the show. I'm busy, but I have a friend that watches the show and he said he really likes it because unlike other reality shows, it's not so hyper competitive. People help each other out on projects, and is that true?
Yeah, no. I always tell everybody we're not like. Of course, we're in a competition, but when you're there, you're not in a competition. We're just on a journey together, and. If someone, like, there's so many situations.
He's just one vote.
So you're not going to put cyanide in somebody's plaster Paris or anything like that.
There's so many, okay, so you can be the best artist ever, but there's so many situations where during the process of doing a makeup that it can go wrong, and that's not really your fault as an artist. That's just things go wrong. Mm-hmm. So if something goes wrong, we're all there to, really pick up the slack and help everybody because we want to, especially me, I want to compete against everyone's best makeup on stage. And that's how everyone feels. Mm-hmm. So we don't want anyone just to not have a piece on stage. So everyone does their best to help everybody out. And yeah, that's what everyone loves about the show. And it really is the emotions you see there. When we're standing on the stage and we see someone get a negative critique, we're all friends. I've said since we've been on the show, we're family. No one will ever understand what we experienced on the show.
Well,
Does everyone stay till the end, or do people leave?
No, once you're eliminated, you're gone.
So it's an elimination.
Yep, they run a tight ship. Yeah,
you're still there.
How many
right?
people have left so far?
Oh man, what is it? I think it's down to 8 or 7.
And how many were there total before?
It started with 16, so I think we're over halfway through.
Because I think right now we're going to show the creepy clown that you made this week. That everybody
Murky the clown,
and everybody knows about clown. I think it's just going to be on in there, but yeah, the clown, because I have some experience with clowns, and apparently everybody...
A lot.
Some intimate experiences with clowns, but not clowns that look like... Not that look like that one. That was a creepy... No, why?
Are you sure?
I haven't been that drunk yet. Maybe after the King show, because I don't have work the next day. So I think I might have to... You might have to give me a ride home. But tell me the fear of clowns, because I never understood it.
Well, so the challenge was, the clown was the background element. Really, it was supposed to be about your childhood fear. They had us take this survey and it had a bunch of different questions on it. And one of them was what was your childhood fear? List 3. So it was a covert way to figure out what our childhood fear was because we're why are we doing these surveys? And so they picked our childhood fear out of that survey.
And yours was clowns?
No, mine was dark water. So we all had to make clowns, but we had to make a clown that embodies our childhood fear. So
if you didn't like spiders, it would be a spider clown.
Yeah, some of the contestants had spider fears. One of Dina, she had a fear of tornadoes as a kid, so she had to make a tornado clown.
Wow,
which
that's tough.
Props to her because seriously,
I'm afraid of spiders.
Yeah, there were two spiders.
No, Josie,
I eat them.
No, Josie, you would have been I'm just afraid of silly clowns, and would have made just a silly clown with balls on a clown. No, I'm afraid of homing the clown, and they would have brought Damon Wayans, and I don't know what would have happened. But anyway, I mean, you have such a willing subject. I mean, when did you first lay your hands on Ranny? And
look at his voice on Ranny.
Way before Face Off, she was doing the Fan Vixens calendar, which was a girls in cosplay calendar. I had met her sister Ave first, and she introduced us like, hey, she's making this calendar. She could use some help with makeups or costumes, and that's what I did. So we started working together, and then it hit this point where we're like, why are we doing a girls in cosplay calendar? Why don't we make up our own characters? So that's where Bizarro Go-Go was born, and it's just all of the weird, ridiculous things that we think of. We made up our own movie posters, magazine covers, advertisements for just all kinds of wacky stuff.
It's blood babes and beyond. It's ridiculous.
I've got it right here.
Everyone loves blood and babes.
No, right here, there's something. There's a guy with a huge chin. Right off the bat, you're looking at it. It's and you got when you were dressed up as Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, that was Gary Oldwoman.
Gary Oldwoman.
One of my favorites, second favorite.
And I posted the picture of you as the Hooters waitress. The They Live.
I love that
waitress.
too.
Yeah, and that was all over the place.
A lot of guys were very. They that's the Hooters they want to go to. So
put on the glasses.
But you got the tough job, really. You got to sit there with the makeup and sweat and all
6
that.
hours. She said.
I really don't mind it. I've always been into like corset training and bondage and stuff like that. So actually wearing a makeup for a while doesn't matter. I know a lot of people can get claustrophobic in like full like prosthetics, but I actually enjoy it. Like it's fun.
Yeah, I always say it takes a special kind of person to actually wear that. Like, they think that it's, I don't know. I mean, like, they make it look so easy, but, like, I can't stand to be sticky, and I can't wear the makeup. Like, all the people on Face Off, like, the models that we work with, too, like, I have so much respect for them because it's not easy to wear that stuff. Like, it's uncomfortable, it's hot, it's sticky. And then once you're in makeup for 6 hours, then you have to go do a performance after that. So it's like these people that like they're on it, and they deserve a lot of respect.
And Randy's probably one of the best performers. She really gets into character.
I love. Oh yeah,
I'm so lucky to know her for sure.
It's fun.
You better believe it, buddy.
I believe it.
I had a friend that I know that knew you from the show. He was very impressed, and then I showed him a picture of Randy in his disgusting, gross makeup, and he's like, "Oh, okay." Like, well, let me show you a picture without the makeup. He's like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "What a babe!" And then he says, "She's kind of out of his league." I'm like, "I don't know about that." He said it. I didn't say it. He said it. I said, "No,
not at all. They're a great team.
No, and I disagree. Just meeting you guys because you guys obviously are of the same wavelength, the same mind. But when I met her, she was hanging out with the Kyoto brothers, who made one of my favorite movies, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Yep.
And weren't you doing something with them? Are you still doing that?
Yes, actually, we're still doing that. It's Channel 8 from Outer Space. Mm-hmm. It's going to be kind of like Bizarro Go-Go combined with the Kyotos to make this crazy web series with aliens, monsters, stop motion, chin puppets, sex.
No, I saw a clip of it.
Yeah,
totally. Yes,
please do. Both of you.
What are you gonna make her up as?
I don't know. It's gonna be something awesome. No, yeah.
Can you give me a third boob? Do you think that's prosthetic? I think that's prosthetic.
It's a fake story, Josie.
Has it been dismissed?
It's been debunked.
Has it?
Okay. Her name was Tri-Devil. Come on, you fell for that shit?
Wow.
Yeah,
there's no room for a third boob.
I know.
Yeah, there's no room for a dick. In my imagination. Anyway, speaking of huge breasts, I think if we can call our other guest, she's waiting. We've got Amazon Eve. We're going to be calling, and she's on. Yeah, you tried. Hopefully, you can hear her. You guys obviously are fans of American Horror Story.
Oh yeah,
I have to give her a message.
So much,
did you want to maybe fix his volume? I don't know his volume.
Yeah, I don't hear anything at all. I was hearing it before we started, and then it just
maybe it's
gone.
Unplugged or what?
He just wants me to bend over.
Well, yeah, he did that. He did that on Ronnie too, so I know all about it. And so.
Can you hear it now?
Nope, I don't hear it.
Hello.
Nothing at all. Should I be hearing your voice?
You should be hearing my voice in your headphones.
At all.
Randy's voice should be in your headphones. Anyway, I guess.
Is there like another?
We're calling her right now. We're calling her right now. Is she answering the phone?
You can't hear anything either.
I can hear.
You can hear.
Yeah, we all can hear.
Is there like another headset that I could squeeze over?
Yeah. Maybe it's the cord.
Oh wait.
Now you hear it.
Oh, it's weird. If I pull it back like this, I can hear.
Well, why don't you do that? That's I
can hear.
Can you hear? She can hear like that, and it's kind of weird and grotesque. So anyway, I don't know if we.
The cord has the short.
Yeah, there must be a short because when it just stretches over the hat, I hear it.
So it's working now.
Yeah.
So how did you meet the Kyoto brothers, the directors of one of my favorite movies, Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Or did you meet it through SIG?
No,
SIG's from Indiana.
We met them at the Hive Gallery, actually. Mm-hmm. It's not too far from here.
Yeah, we're great friends with Nathan. He curates the Hive Gallery, and Stephen Kyoto showed at the Hive, and I was showing there, and he loved my work. We both channel sort of like we call it a cartoony realism style, and so I liked his work, he liked mine, and from there it just blossomed into a beautiful partnership.
And weird things happen at Monsterpalooza and Hive Gallery and all these crazy places. So you're from Indiana, and you're from?
I'm from Long Beach.
Long Beach. Oh, that explains a lot. So you're from, and you got here about 7 years ago, and then.
Yep.
So, I mean, what was the first thing? What was the first appliance that you put on, or the first thing that you put on somebody?
Well, what's funny is a lot of people think I've been doing makeup for a long time, which I have. Right. But so I went to the Tom Savini Makeup Effects School in Pennsylvania as soon as I graduated high school.
Okay.
From the time that I graduated there and the time that I went on Face Off, I had.
Oh. No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I've only done 6 prosthetic makeups from the time I graduated makeup school to the time I went on the show.
Wow, you must have learned quick.
Yeah, no, they called.
Were they all on her?
So what was the first?
I would say at least half of them
some old
were.
Makeup
yeah, but the first one, no, it was my final for the makeup school. You had to do a one-piece appliance, and it was like a kamikaze Oni demon that was like kind of realistic, but he was in like flight gear. But yeah, because when I got out here, I started working in the mold shop, which is where you kind of start out in the special effects business, and then you work your way up to being on set. But before I worked my way up to that point, I met her, and we started doing Bizarro Go-Go, and I started doing a lot of commissioned sculpts. So I never really actually pursued the makeup since I've been out here. Right. But I knew how to do it. So when I went on the show, it was awesome. It really was makeup boot camp.
What's the grand prize?
$100,000. And also a new Fiat 500.
And you have to pay the taxes.
Wow. Maybe. I don't know.
There's $100,000.
Yeah. We got a little extra.
Yeah. And then I think they it's like a trip.
How ironic they give you a clown car.
Yeah, right.
Zing.
Where's the trip to? Where's the trip to?
Oh, it's to one of like 500 Krylon locations or something.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what inspired you? What was the movie that inspired you, or the?
Oh yeah. Well, as a kid, seriously. I mean, it seems so stereotypical, but seriously, Evil Dead 2. Yeah. Come on. It was the perfect balance of humor and horror.
Right.
And something about that, just the over-exaggeration of and of course, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Right. I'm not just saying that because I'm working with the Kyoto brothers.
He totally fangirled.
No, seriously,
when
it's like a dream.
Well, I did too when I saw him.
Are you serious?
I took a picture with the clown.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Stephen Kyoto wants to work with me?
Right.
What? Like, this is amazing. Like, it really is a dream come true. I just like over-the-top ridiculous stuff. Like, some of my favorite films now is like Hausu, the Japanese film. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's completely over-the-top.
Well, I thought you said House 2. But
House 2 is also amazing. Right. I love that one.
Is that where the things fall down? I don't know.
Any of the House movies are great.
Right. What about you, Randy? What inspired you to put appliances on? What thing were you like, oh, I want to look like that? I want to...
You know what? What inspires me to look like anything is just, I don't know. We come up with ideas. I'm like, you know what'd be funny? Like, really, like I have had a love for Evil Dead and a lot of like the old school, like 80s horror campy movies. But when we come up with ideas for our cosplays, I just think about like, what would I look really ridiculous in and what can I really pull off?
Right.
Thinking about like his skill set and my skill set. I make the costumes and he sculpts the appliances.
Dynamic duo.
So yeah, it's really the sky is the limit. Like there's so many crazy things that I want to do. So.
And hi, Amazon Eve. You're on with Randy and Sig and Josie. Are you there? She just called me. Okay. Oh. We're trying to call her. It's not going well. But I'm listening to everything you're saying. And what I think is interesting about Randy is, obviously you're gorgeous. I mean, Sig would have to agree with me. I would imagine.
Would indeed.
Even Josie.
I have to cut out. Tell Amazon.
Josie, can you say agree with me that Randy's beautiful?
Randy is gorgeous.
Randy's gorgeous, and Randy is too.
Yeah.
But
and Josie's gorgeous.
Josie is gorgeous, but you really subverts beauty, and we'll talk about that. Josie, what do you want to say to Amazon Eve? Amazon Eve, if you're listening.
Hi, Amazon.
And call us at 1-800-893-9562.
Just when you get her on the phone, tell her to give Ben Wolf a big, huge hug for me.
Okay.
And take a picture of it and send it. Just hug him.
All right. Okay. We will do that. And we're going to have Amazon Eve and Josie in. Amazon's coming back in November. We're going to have a whole show with her.
Nice.
And we're going to talk about all that stuff. This was not a good idea. I don't know what happened here, but Josie.
It worked one time before with Kim.
It did, but what are you going to do? And Kim just got married. Congratulations, Kim Fowley. Bye, Josie. I'll see you on Wednesday, I guess? Yes. Okay. But what I was going to say is, and I just told Amazon Eve to call in. Hopefully that'll be easier that way. Mm-hmm. But Randy, so now we're alone. Well, 6 here. But anyway, but you subvert the idea of beauty. I mean, you obviously know that you're a hot woman, a beautiful woman.
I kind of got tired of doing the whole I've done conventions since, I don't want to say because it'll show how old I am. Well, I've been doing conventions for a long time, and I got really tired of just being like the sexy booth babe. So
you were like a straight model for
yeah, and it gets old. It's like, okay, I really love disturbing people. It's sexy, but why am I it's sexy but creepy? Why am I staring at this? It's gonna haunt my dreams.
Right. It's haunted a few of my dreams. I gotta tell you.
We get a lot of comments. It's like, you're so pretty, but it's so awesome that you actually go out of your way to look kind of ugly and disturbing, and that's what we like because.
But in your eyes, is that hot? I mean, when you see her. Well, okay, this is a question everybody wants to know. Have you fucked her in those outfits? That sounds to me like a yes. Like the Hooters They Live outfit, you fucked her in that outfit? Is that right?
I don't know.
The Dracula outfit. Throw the Dracula outfit. Did you fuck her in the Dracula outfit?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Oh, yeah. No.
You didn't stick your dick in between the two things, the hair, the hair bun?
That's a good idea.
See, I got to come up with all the creative sex in your relationship. But
no, that took way too long.
Princess Peach and Mario.
But so you do find this attractive. When she's dressed up, you find that really sexy, right?
Well, I mean, who doesn't?
It.
Yeah, she brings it.
Right.
I mean,
I own these characters.
Popeye the Sailor Moon was literally disturbing.
Did you guys do it while she was Popeye the Sailor Moon?
No.
You'd have to do that from behind, right?
To be honest, the conventions is it's so exhausting that we just come back, we take the makeup off, and we go to sleep because we have to wake up at
the next day.
4 or 5 in the morning the next day. So a lot of these times it's
a lot of the times.
A lot of the times, yeah. Some of the times.
But have you ever put makeup on oh yeah, this is gonna be good?
Maybe.
The Hooters They Live, that had to turn you on, right?
Well, yeah.
Have you ever put makeup on him?
He's been Wario. That's the only really extreme makeup aside from clowny stuff.
Wario? Yeah. What is Wario?
From Mario's arch nemesis.
I'm sorry.
He had a prosthetic.
Wario, I remember Wario.
It was at San Diego Comic-Con. I just stayed in character all day. It was so much fun, but I really hate being in makeup.
He couldn't handle the makeup.
Because I saw you as Mario, but I did not see Wario.
The Mario was really
old.
A long
time ago, yeah.
But the Wario he did at San Diego Comic-Con, and he just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a fat suit for the entire day.
I think Amazon's calling in. I don't know.
Here we go. I hear something.
Are you there, Amazon Eve?
Am I there?
There she is. That's Amazon Eve. Amazon Eve.
Oh, my God.
Say hello to Sig Neutron and Randy Ruddle. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sig Neutron is another, I think, if you're trying to call her, I think she's on the line. Amazon, hello.
Freak show. Hold on. Are we going full freak tonight?
We're full freak tonight. We're going full freak tonight.
Always full.
Did you see the guests I have on tonight? This is full freak them. I just asked them if they had sex with full body makeup on. Amazon Eve has been. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
After
my favorite makeup is that green one. I'm kind of She-Hulk without physically, think of She-Hulk without the green.
Oh, no, this guy, Sig, is on the show, Sci-Fi Channel's show Face Off, and he does amazing makeup jobs, and he can make a She-Hulk.
Dude, can you?
I can indeed.
That would be like one of the easy ones.
I can do pretty much anything, really.
Right.
Sky's the limit.
Oh, I have the physique for it, so let's do that.
Let's do it.
Look how excited she is. Amazon Eve is 6'8". She's the world's tallest model.
Oh my God!
And
yes.
I thought the highlight of her year would be the time that she wrestled me right over there and put me in a triangle choke, and I had to tap. But no,
yes,
she actually has been cast on American Horror Story Freak Show,
Amazing.
and she's calling from New Orleans where they're shooting. Is that right,
Wow.
Amazon?
Yes, I am shooting here. I have to be careful because I can't say a lot about what I'm actually doing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
Yeah, understandable.
I am in New Orleans.
Should I call you Erica or should I call you Amazon? Because now people know your real name.
Yeah, you guys can call me Erica now.
Okay.
You know, this is the real me, you know. And I am Eve. I am both.
Now, Erica, Amazon, I'm very confused. But how did the character that you're playing have the name Amazon Eve? Now, that's crazy. It wasn't written that way, was it?
Yes, it was.
Really? They wrote a character called Amazon Eve, and Amazon Eve showed up to audition and got the role.
Well, no. Actually, no. Some guy-looking thing. This is the funniest part. I can talk about this.
Yes.
When I auditioned looking like a guy. I went into this, and I flicked back my hair, just crushed my boobs, wore a flannel shirt.
And that takes some crushing.
Jeans, you know, and I have these neutral tennis shoes. So I walked in there, and, you know, and I hi, how are you? I started walking in, and I met everybody. It's like, oh, my God, look at all these fucking men everywhere, all my size. Oh, shit.
That's your entire dating pool because you like
my
men.
My entire dating pool was in this one room, and it's like,
Because I come to boob size, as most men do, right, to Amazon Eve. I'm 5'11". I come to boob size. And you like men that are at least 6'4", and these are all like 6'5" and above. Playing, I'm assuming.
Oh no! All these guys were all like above 6'8".
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
So they were as tall, if not taller, than you.
Yes, and I'm looking, I'm looking like a really skinny looking guy trying to be tough.
But inside the woman in you was just melting, right?
Oh yeah, because some of these men were really good looking.
You're getting a little wet, a little turned on.
In the candy store.
We're getting freaky, Erica. And the funniest thing is you kicked all their asses. And
okay.
Go ahead.
I am now. I will admit at this moment, I'm probably polyamorous, and I'm probably a bit pansexual. I just kind of experimenting.
No, that's what I was saying. So is this something that happened because you were in New Orleans, or what happened with that? Because when you were out here, you were all to guys.
Well, no, I like guys too.
But now you a lot of there must be some.
Well, I told you I was heteroflexible.
Yes, you did, and we did have.
Right. Outwardly, I'm heteroflexible.
No, we had her on with.
Inwardly, I am a monster.
Right. No, we had you on with Tessa LaCoyle, who's a beautiful woman, and some sparks flew. And I offered to give him a dark mark sandwich, and that didn't quite work out. But so I mean, but you told me you were on the phone last night. Yes, I got to call Amazon Eve in the wee hours of the morning last night. That in New Orleans, you've been catching a lot of burlesque shows.
Oh yes. You all should look up Ricky Covette back in the day. She used to be the world's tallest burlesque dancer. She was about 6'7", 6'8", and I've kind of admired her work. I'm trying to get ideas for things like that too. So I am considering learning the very seductive art of burlesque.
Ooh, really? A new career goal for you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's a new career. I love the art form. You can do it solo. It's a dance solo. Da 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 da.
I've got an American Horror Story question for you now. It's an amazing cast as always. No. This is something. It has nothing to do with the show. Has nothing to do with the script.
Hold on. Let me. Excuse me. I have to call Business and Legal Affairs on Fox.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, Erica. I need to call Business and Legal Affairs over at Fox.
Yes, this is Business and Legal Affairs.
Hello, Dick. It's Dark Mark.
I know this is a Fox Network FX, but I have to talk to Dark Mark because I really like him. He really lets me be me on his show. Because he's got other people like freaks like me. He's really cool. Can I talk?
Do not talk about American Horror Story. Do not. You do not talk about American Horror Story. Don't talk about American Horror Story.
Okay.
This is the question I was asking because it's an amazing cast. Everybody knows the cast. It's on the internet. Jessica Lange's on the show. Angela Bassett, Kathy Bates, Michael Chiklis. It's a powerhouse cast as always. Amazing Emmy Award winners, Oscar winners.
I know.
Gabourey Sidibe, did you run into her on the set, and did she recognize you from the Karl Lagerfeld shoot you did together? Gabourey Sidibe from Precious.
Do you realize you're getting to do a really cool interview now? You're getting to the heart of like celebrity stuff.
Yes, I'm looking for an exclusive. I got Harvey Levin on speed dial.
Let me sip some coffee. I'm not drinking coffee.
In New Orleans, you're drinking coffee?
Yes. I was in New York. It was cold. And when I walked into the room, I saw a few makeup artists I've worked with before, and I saw a PA that I worked with before, and another director. And then all of a sudden, there she is, Gabourey Sidibe, right over there. And oh my God, Academy Award winning. Wow. I was a little shy, and I didn't want to get into her space. So I just sat and got ready and did the shoot. Mm-hmm. And I did it with this beautiful model, and you can see that shot on the front page of my website.
Right.
I think it's a very beautiful shot.
But she's in the show too.
Who?
Gabourey Sidibe?
Oh, yes, she is. Oh, yeah, yes.
So did you guys see each other on the set? And if so, did she recognize you?
She probably will. We are extraordinary women.
I'll take that as a yes, and I'll take that as a yes that you guys reconnected. Now they did post a picture of you on Entertainment Weekly and all over the internet. What kind of reaction have you gotten from your fans? And this woman has a lot of fans. A lot of men want her to cuddle them.
Only love. My favorite part are those people who said you can't do it. You'll never make it. I love that.
Oh, you made it. And
I did.
I mean, this is big. This is big time. This is a big show.
Oh God, there's so many talented people on this place. It's like crazy.
And she was so excited when she got the audition. I saw her right after she got it.
I agree. The people.
It's truly a privilege, and here's the usual kind of speech you have to give. It's truly a privilege. Okay.
Well, the people that say you can do it, that's what drives you to do it, and that's great.
Oh no, those people who told me, those people who said no, this Amazon Eve thing, this wrestling thing is never going to turn into anything. Yeah.
And she wrestled me right over there. She got to feel my boner. It was a great thing. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know.
I can't control that. That's not what it's about. It's about submitting you.
Oh, you submitted me, all right.
This is to all my sissy bitch fans.
No, this is what I want to get to, because I heard from a few of your fans today, because you said your fans have been clamoring for you to come back on my show and talk for real, because you do other interviews. They're not as candid. They're not as great as the interviews that I do with you.
Oh, come on. I've done some great interviews.
No, I know you have, but you told me. You said all my friends want you. All my fans want to know when I'm coming back on the show. And I had a couple of your fans like, oh, my God, Amazon Eve's, is she back in L.A.? I'm like, no, she's not. She's still in New Orleans.
Yeah. It's my fan pages are, they have a life of their own. They do these things. People do this. They make damn They take your picture and they make funny things of you. Oh, do I look like that?
Well, Sig's starting to get that because he's on Sci-Fi.
Oh, no, they make me look even taller.
Oh yeah, they scrunch down.
What's up with that? Okay.
You mean they hunch down and try to make themselves smaller so you look even bigger?
Yes. No, they actually Photoshop me even larger.
Oh wow. Is that a fantasy? What do you think? What do you think's going on there? I think I would try like.
I think there are men that just want to be so tiny.
Really?
A woman could step on her. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
That's not me because I know.
I think there's something to. I think that bone crunching sound, kind of like a bug.
Well, I know there's got to be a lot of men out there that would like to be at the bottom of your foot.
That's a bad joke. Okay, Tita, don't get mad at me. Okay, there's so many bugs.
No.
Not the bug.
No, but I'll bet a lot of men worship your feet and want to be crushed by your gigantic feet. Is that right, Amazon?
Gigantic.
Well, compared to most people, yes.
Yes, I have skis.
You do have skis. They're big feet. Well, what is your shoe size? I never asked you.
They're small for my size.
What is your shoe size?
Big.
Do they have?
I'm size 45.
Size 45 feet?
Yes.
45?
Yes.
That's a woman's 45.
Yeah, a euro. That's a euro.
Oh, Euro.
Euros. Yeah,
what about America? What is that, size 20?
Size 11 in UK.
I think UK is closer.
Can we bring it over to the United States? I don't shop for shoes in Thailand. I don't know.
Okay. I'm equivalent to a man's 12 and a half. I wear a woman's 14.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So, wow, we have the same foot size, and I didn't think, wow, that's interesting. But getting a high heel in my shoe size is probably quite difficult.
But I bet my penis was bigger.
Oh.
You're admitting it?
Yes, I'm admitting it.
This is a Dark Mark Show exclusive. For the first time in the United States, Amazon Eve, I was going to wait till you came in November, but you used to be a man.
I don't like that word.
You used to have a penis.
Yeah. We got rid of that protuberance.
And I was, because you divulged that on a Swedish network, and it has been on the internet. That was in 2004?
Yeah, wow.
And do you miss it?
Yeah, I started all this in 2004, and I finished in 2006. But I want to get something very straight before we get all political about it. All right, we'll do some political now. Can I get political?
Let's get political.
Let's get political. All right. Number one, you have a right to make mistakes when you ask questions. Okay, that's how you're going to learn. But you got to be, willing to understand when I talk about things like this. I might get a little passionate. Okay. And
we would want nothing less.
My gender identity inside is the way I look at myself is woman, female.
Right.
And the body, the chassis, is, I had to fucking turn Superman into a woman. I don't think I did a bad job.
I don't think you did either.
I think I did something really cool.
And
well, Randy's getting very emotional.
I look at what I am not in the same way that transgender have politicized their body, making it sort of this kind of like political third rail thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's something called the extraordinary body, which I learned from the freak narrative or the freak show narrative.
Right.
It's a tricky thing.
Sure, it's kind of.
I get this notion of years of self-hatred, hiding, living in this place called self. I don't know if you'd call that a lie. By root, by derivation, it's living a deception.
But right now you are where you want to be.
Absolutely.
You're a woman. You're desired.
I feel really good being.
We're all about to cry here. You realize that, Amazon? We're all very touched. Sig and Randy and myself.
There's so many people really proud of you, and I'm really proud of you. Just being yourself and making it, doing what you love, and being yourself. That's really great.
Yeah, it's exactly what that. I mean, it's a lesser skill, I guess, but it's like when we go out and we're these things, and it's just like breaking the norm and being who you want to be, and don't let society tell you anything different.
Can we have group therapy now?
Yeah,
we're having group therapy right now. We're having group therapy right now.
Okay. Is your sound engineer inserting the sad sounding violin music?
No. There's no music. No,
I don't hear it.
This is real. This is reality. But we've all everybody in this room and everybody and this is why I have the show that I have and the guests that I have is that, and that's why when I saw you I thought you were perfect, even though quite frankly I had a suspicion that was the case. But you were just so interesting, so fascinating, as you are now. And you were a great guest. You have been a great guest. You will be a future great guest. And it doesn't matter, really. First off, you're a beautiful woman. Yes. You're desired by men all over the world. Mm-hmm. And if somebody hears this, nothing's changed about you. If they hear this and they don't desire you anymore, did they really desire you in the first place?
Right.
Forget that. I have lost a few friends. You know, there's been some loss. I can't deny that there's that struggle. I don't want to get too political because, my God, there's just so much dark side. I want to try to shine a light on something more positive.
Well, and I really, when you come in, when you get back in town in November, you are welcome to come on the show, and just you, me, and Josie will be in the studio. We're going to talk about, although we might have Sig and Randy come in there because
we'd love to be here.
I want to give you a big hug.
Well, we'll all come in. Absolutely, absolutely,
for sure.
So we'll all have a big cry, and it'll be good.
And I gotta say too, like to play back to what we were talking about, like if you want to do any like She-Hulk or any kind of makeups, you let me know and let's do it.
Please,
yes,
I would love to do something like that.
Let's do it. I'm all about it.
I want to be like Ultra Monster, but can you like create armor? Can you make me a superhero too?
We can do everything.
I want to experiment with those.
Me and Randy together, we can make anything.
The sky's the limit, honey.
If you go on,
Marvel.
If you go on the
Marvel Studios, hit.
Right. Hey, Marvel.
Amazon, when you get a chance, go to bizarroagogo.com, bizarroaugogo.com. You'll see what these people can do and the makeup that they do and the stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing makeup. And there's pictures of her dragging. Now, there's one that I posted of you. You're sort of a fish.
Oh, the fish lady.
Oh, yeah.
Fish
that's
lady.
Maluna Del Rey from the...
Everyone, the comment I get a lot is DSLs.
Oh,
which it's true.
That's true. She's got some big DSLs.
It's true.
I noticed.
Do you do this on TV?
Yeah,
you have a TV show with it.
We're working on a web show, and then we're going to do a Kickstarter to kind of like fund it because with the Kyoto Brothers and us, we kind of don't want to go. First off, we don't want to go the big studio route. We kind of want to self-fund it with the crowdfunding because I feel like
we just want to do what we want to do without too many cooks in the kitchen telling us what to do.
Because collectively, I feel like we have enough fans that we could actually support this endeavor without having to pitch it to a major studio.
And Face Off is helping the notoriety.
It really is, yeah. I have no complaints. We've been doing what we love for a long time, and one of the big reasons I went on Face Off was to get some notoriety and have some clout, and that's what happened. So it's pulling all the way back to what we do originally. So I have no complaints.
And how much did Evil Dead cost? Evil Dead 2, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's super low budget.
If you get a few $100,000, or you can get something. Well, I had I don't know if you're familiar with the indie director Hal Hartley.
What did he direct?
Henry Fool, Simple Man. Anyway, he was on the show, and he did a Kickstarter for his movie, $385,000. Now, the cast worked for scale or whatever, but he got the movie made, and it just premiered at the Toronto Film Festival. Everybody says it's a masterpiece.
There you go.
I said, how can you make a movie for $385,000? He's like, I've been making movies for 20 years. I know how to do it now. With digital, you can do it.
Exactly. Everything is so accessible to everyone. And you don't need these big studios to fund it. You just need like a little bit of money and you can go for it. And that's what's so great about the age that we're living in is because information is so accessible.
Right.
If you have an idea, you can pitch it without going to like Fox or any of these giant networks. Like you can just make it happen.
Right.
And that's what's great.
So before we go, and where's the time go? It's 5 minutes left. I want to ask first, Sig. Now, people have to recognize you on the street with the show. What is the craziest story about somebody recognizing you?
All right. Yeah. So Dragon Con, we went there, and my favorite story about Dragon Con is we're walking around, and people are like, hey, because I was walking around with a couple of the face-off people, like Jason, we stayed at his house, and Stella was there, and we're walking around, and these people are like, hey, are you guys the people from Face Off, or are you guys cosplaying the people from Face Off? And I'm like, yes, that's amazing. I was like, yeah, well, I feel like I'm cosplaying myself pretty well.
Well, that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was like the coolest thing that I felt like could ever happen to me. It's like, are you really you, or are you someone cosplaying you?
But and by the way, Amazon, please call us back. I just texted you to do so. We just dropped the call. But I'm sure are you still there, Amazon?
I am.
Oh, okay. I thought we dropped the call. Okay. No, so you got, people thought you were cosplaying yourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm sure probably at the next Comic-Con in Massapalooza, there will be people cosplaying you.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I honestly hope so.
I need to get my butt to Comic-Con. I've never been.
Well, I wish you were, because we're going to be a Kamikaze. Are you guys going to be a Kamikaze?
We're going to be a Kamikaze.
Okay, I'll see you there.
We're Popeye the Sailor Moon for the costume contest.
Popeye the Sailor Moon version 2.0, so it'll be even more disturbing.
Oh, well, good. I can't wait to get disturbed, but I don't know if I'll go out to the other side. But we're gonna, we're gonna be doing interviews there at Comic-Con. We're gonna do a whole thing, but that's great. So I mean, the thing about your stuff is so unique. There's no way you're gonna be at a convention looking at somebody like, God damn it, you did Popeye the Sailor Moon or all the crazy stuff that you do. And Amazon, because you're famous all over the world, you have to have a story about a crazy story about somebody recognizing you.
Oh, I've had a few. I was in Australia once, and I was at this little place in Byron Bay.
This isn't the threesome story again, is it?
No. This is beautiful, beautiful area. Kind of bohemian. And I was just having coffee, and Oi! You that girl in the Zoo magazine? Yes, I am. That's not a mole. That's a mole. But I hope you guys heard that. That was my best Aussie. Did it make any sense?
I'm thinking that
I heard it, but
just say no if it didn't make any sense.
It made no sense.
It didn't make any sense.
Can you translate that to English, please?
Yeah.
No, literally, there was a fellow like that. That's like deep Aussie, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. I just you feel that it's kind of imbued with the native culture there.
Did he offer to show you his boomerang, or what happened there?
No. He just I'm kind of famous outside of the world because they just saw me as some. Australian men love you? I went to the Outback. I did a lot of tradesmen and seeing culture, and I hope I'm not going to get in trouble by Fox Business and Legal Affairs. I was just making fun because I used to work in business and legal affairs, and I love all the jokes.
Trust me, FX is not even going to know you're on this show, Amazon. Trust me on this one. We've had no problems with anybody. But Amazon, first off, because we're about to wrap up the show, and I can't believe we're going to have all three of you in the studio. When are you coming back? You're going to be here in November, right?
No, I'm coming back. I get to go to the premiere. I think it's on October 5th.
Okay.
I will be flying back, and I get to go watch it for the first time.
Okay. But when you're in LA for good, like when you're in LA and you can spare a week and come by, we're gonna get everybody in the studio and we're gonna have a whole session and maybe a little green paint. We'll see what happens.
Let's make it happen.
But I do want to say I'm glad we got the phone situation finally done, because I appreciate you telling us your story. We were all moved by it. We're all proud of you.
For sure.
Yes.
It's I didn't just come out from Sweden. I came out from Sweden. I came out from Germany and the Latin cultures, all the Latinas, and Japan.
So now the 30 people that listen to our show know it too. So, but it's a courageous thing that you did. But as I said, you are where you wanted to be now. You are where you thought when you had that massive penis, and I'm sure it was quite a.
Oh, please, don't talk about it like that.
But you were this person inside, and you've become this beautiful woman that you are. Yes. And you're on America's Horror Story. You are acting with Oscar winners, Emmy winners, and you are just as good as they are, I'm sure.
Definitely. You're doing it. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Amazon Eve. We're going to watch American Horror Story premieres on FX October 8th?
Yeah.
October 8th. I read it on the bus on the way over. And so we got to wrap up here, but Sig is in Face Off, and that's every Wednesday, is it? Tuesday night.
Yeah, and they also do the Tweet Off, so every Tuesday from 9 to 9:50 Pacific time. That's
Eastern time.
I'm sorry, Eastern time.
So we got to do it 6 to 6:50 if you're on the West Coast. But.
Yeah, the West Coast. Just use hashtag FaceOff and tweet about your favorite contestant, and you can help them win fan favorite for the season.
Vote for Sig. We want Sig to win. And if you see what he does, it's amazing.
Well, thank you.
And Randy, you're amazing as well. And you guys have been great guests. And I look forward to November, October, whenever it is when we get all three of you in the studio. But first off, congratulations! I hope you win. And whoever recommended you to me, I know Josie said she did, but she's full of shit. It was. They were right. You guys are fantastic. And
thank you.
And honestly, she's beautiful, but she's not out of your league. You guys. I can see it together. I mean, you guys just have so much fun.
Yeah.
You're two weirdos. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I would love that. I can't wait to find my weirdo too. And anyway, so watch Face Off, vote for Sig, Randy, and go to Bizarro Agogo. There's a lot of stuff. You sell oils too. Mm-hmm. You sell soaps. Soaps, oils, and you smell so good. Josie was talking about that.
Yeah.
Prince posters. So if you want to jerk off to Randy in one of her cosplay outfits. You think people are buying those posters and just putting it on the wall?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
you should buy two. One to hang on the wall and one for the splooge.
That's right. So, and get the book, Bizarro Agogo. It's on Amazon. It's on their website. Sig, Randy, Amazon Eve, Erica. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Erica.
Yeah, Erica's fine.
And Erica, it's been wonderful. And everybody have a wonderfully creepy week.
Yeah, it was so nice talking to you. You're awesome. Can't wait to
Thank you guys.
meet you.
There's a whole lot of awesomeness on this show.
I'd like to meet you guys in person. So let's have like a big group.
We're going to do it.
I would love that.
Make it a big group meeting.
We would all love it.
Yes. Why don't we do that and host a comedy show at the same time?
I think that's a good idea.
We'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. And everybody, while we're going to make plans, have a wonderfully creepy week. Bye.
Bye.